5-number summary. The median divides a set of data into two halves. The set numbers below the median is called the lower half, and the set of numbers above is called the upper half. The median of the lower half is called the first quartile, Q1. The third quartile, denoted by Q3, would be the median of the upper half. The 5-number summary set includes the minimum value, first quartile, median is the second quartile, and then we have third quartile. This should be third quartile. The median is the second quartile, and then third quartile, and the maximum value. So we have 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we can draw the box and whisker plot. Is used to provide the visual summary of the data set. So we mark the lowest value, we mark the first quartile, then the second quartile, which is my median, third quartile, and the highest value. So between the quartile, that's my box, and this is the whisker to show how the data is far away from the center or the medians. On example, we can see it more clearly. After one semester, 13 freshmen were surveyed about the number of new friends they made at college, and their responses are as follows: 6, 6, and this one. Find the mean, median, and mode, give the 5-number summary for the distribution, and draw the box and whisker plot. So let's find the mean, part A. For the mean, we would add the values, or we can go 2 times 6, 2 times 7, 3 times 9, and so on. So we're gonna have at mean is equal to 6 times 2 plus the value 7 times 2 plus 9 is 3 times plus 11 is 3 times plus 12 plus 13 plus 14. All divided by, we had 13, it says here 13 members, we can count how many we have. 6 is repeated twice, so we have 6 times 2. 7 is repeated twice, so we have 7 times 2. 9 is repeated 3 times, so we have 9 times 3. 11 is repeated 3 times, so we have 11 times 3, and so on. So then once we add them together, I'm getting 125 out of 13. So this is 9.615. So the mean is 9.6. Now the median value is right in the middle. So we had 13. 13 divided by half is 6.5. So after the 6 value, so the 7th value should be the median. We need to have 6 values on left side, and we need to have 6 values on the other side. So the median is 9. Here is my median. And then the mode is the most frequent. Mode is most frequent is 9, is 3 times, and 11. So this set of data has 2 modes. For part B, 5-number summary. So we need to put minimum. Minimum value is the lowest number. So the minimum value is 6. Then we need to put quartile 1. So if this is my median, then half in median of this part of data. This part of data would be right in the middle. So we have 2, 4, 6 data. So the median would be between those two. So the median is right here. So this would be my first quartile, or median of the first half. Median of the first half would be 7 plus 7, which is 14 divided by 2 is 7. So this is my Q1 is 7. So this is my Q1. This is my minimum value. And then we're doing the same. Median, or in the middle, what is the value of those data? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the middle would be right here, this value, right? 3 above, 3 below. So this would be my this is my median is my quartile 2, this is my quartile 3. So Q3 would be, we need to add them together, 11 plus 12 divided by 2, which gives me 11.5. So Q2, quartile 2 would be median, which is 9. Quartile 3 is 11.5. And then we have max value is 14. So this is the maximum value. So this is the 5-number summary. Q2 is the median, of course, right? So this one is median. Median on the whole set of data. Now they ask us to draw the box and whiskers plot. The box and whiskers plot works like this. So this is part C. We mark the data values on a number line. So we're gonna mark it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and nothing else. So we mark all the numbers on a number line, all the data from 9 to 14. So my lower part, so this is my part, then I'm gonna mark my Q1. Q1 is 7, so we're gonna mark it 7. Then we mark the median. Median is 9, so we mark the median. Then we mark Q1, Q3. Q3 is 11.5. 11.5 is right here. And then we mark the highest one, which is 14. So we mark all those points. Okay, from the lowest to the first quartile is my whiskers. And then we draw the box on the from the first quartile to the third quartile and a line. So this is my mean, this is Q1, this is Q2, which is the median, Q3, and this is the max. So this is box and whiskers plot. Example 10. Given the data in the graph, find the mean, median, mode, give 5-number summary, draw the box and whiskers plot. So this is data number 2 is repeated twice. Data number 4 is repeated 3 times. So I can write the data from the graph. So we have 2, 2. This is my number 2 is repeated twice. Then 4 is repeated 3 times. So we have 4, 4, 4. Then we have 5 is repeated 5 times. So we have 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. And then we have number 8 repeated twice. Number 8 and 8. So this is my data set. So now to find mean, we add them together. 2 times 2 plus 4 is repeated 3 times. 5 is repeated 5 times. Plus 8 is repeated twice. All divided by the total number of data. And in that case, we have total number of data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all divided by 12. One more time. Value 2 is 2 times, so 2 times 2. Value 4 is repeated 3 times. Value 5 is repeated 5 times. And value 8 is 2 times. The rest we simply add them. So if I add them correctly, I'm getting 57 divided by 12, and in that case is 4.75. So the mean is 4.75. Median is right in the middle. Since I have 12 data, the median would be 12 divided by half is 6. So the median is between 6. So right here is my median. Right here is the median. So because it needs to be 6 on the left side and 6 on the right side. So we take average of those two numbers. 5 plus 5 is 10 divided by 2, it's still 5. So the median is 5. And then the mode is the most frequent one. The most frequent one we can see is 5, or we can see the most frequent one is 5. So the mode is simply 5 as well too. Now for part B, give the 5 number summary. So need the lowest number. Part B, minimum is 2. Then we're gonna have the first quartile. So what is the median of this part of the data? So we have 2, 4, 6. So the median would be right here. So this is my quartile first. First quartile is right here, Q1. So that would be the average of those two. 4 plus 4 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So Q1 is 4. Then we have the Q2 would be my median. Q2 is my median, which is 5. Then we need to find the median of those data, or the 6 data. So right between those two, so the median is 5 as well too. So here is my quartile 3. Q3 is 5. And then we have the maximum is 8. So my maximum is right here, 8 as well. And then we represent them on a number line. So for part C, we're gonna draw them on a number line. We mark the data 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the minimum is 2. First quartile is 4, so that's my whiskers. Then we have 5 is the median, so from this is the median, quartile is the median, and then we have value 8. So from between second and the third, and this is repeated. So this is my box. This is my Q1, this is my Q2, and Q3 is right here. And then the maximum is on that side. Example 11. So a teacher surveyed 6 first grade students to find out how many minutes they spent reading last night. The data is given in the frequency table. Find the mean, median, and mode. Give the 5 number summary. So 10 is repeated twice, 12 is 1, and 15 is 3 times. So if we want to list the data, it would be 10, 10, 12, and then 15, 15, and 15. So for part A, mean, we add the data. 10 is twice, then we have 12, and 15 is 3 times. Divided by 5. Total, we have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, 2, 4, 6. So we would divide this by 6. So if I calculate this correctly, this should gives me 77 divided by 6 is 12.8. So the mean is 12.8. Median is right in the middle of the data. So right here is my median. So for the median, we need to take the average, 12 plus 15 divided by 2, average of the middle 2, average of the middle 2. So 12 plus 15 divided by 2, and we getting 12 plus 15 is 27 divided by 2. So this gives me 13.5. So the median is 13.5. And now we need to do the mode. So the mode is the most frequent. The most frequent is 15. The most frequent is 15, is repeated 3 times. 5-number summary is the lowest number for part B. So minimum is number 10. That's my minimum. Then we need the quartile one, which is the median in the middle of the lower half. So in the middle of the lower half is my 10. So this is my quartile one is 10. Then quartile 2 is my median, which is 13.5. Quartile 2 is my median. Quartile 3 is the median of the second half, or the upper half. So in the middle is right here. So this is my quartile 3. And the maximum is also 15. So this is my 5-number summary one. We have 5 numbers that summarize the whole data and the spread of the data.